In this module, we'll look at how a session is terminated. We'll pay particular attention to reliable delivery of the buy and of the final response to the buy. If you have your user agents handy, why not make a SIP call, end it, then study the log and think about how reliable delivery of the buy is managed. Think about how reliable delivery in call termination is different to reliable delivery in call initiation. Go ahead and press play when you're ready and we'll compare notes. Following call setup, we saw in the log a buy request from one party, followed immediately with a 200 OK from the other. It could be either party that issues the buy. Now, whoever sends the buy also takes responsibility for reliable delivery, setting a timer and being ready to retransmit should the timer expire. In this case, the buy arrived just fine, and the user agent server sent back another 200 OK final response to report reliable delivery, causing the user agent client to cancel the timer, confident the buy arrived as planned. Comparing call setup and call termination, we see that reliable delivery in call setup is a two-step process, with first the upstream user agent client managing the invite timer and retransmissions, followed next with the user agent server managing the final response timer and retransmissions. Terminating the call, however, needs only one step, with the user agent client managing the timer and the retransmissions. Why? Well, there's no need for human input with the buy, no need to buy time. The user agent server responds directly with a final response that also confirms delivery. You'll hopefully have noticed that the log contained two 200 OKs. Why not take another look and compare the two 200s, noting your observations? Go ahead and press play when you're ready. Firstly then, how do we know which request is being okayed, the invite or the buy? It's not the start lines that tell us, but the method in the CSEC header. This one 200 OKs the invite, and this one 200 OKs the buy. When 200 OKing an invite, the user agent server includes his media options as well as SIP headers that describe how to pass the media options, the content length and the content type. It's also normal for the user agent server to include his contact address so the upstream user agent client knows where to send subsequent requests. Remember how the user agent server's contact address is stored in the user agent client's root set? When 200 OKing a buy, however, there's no need for media options. The upstream user agent client has them already, and besides, the session's ending, so the content length is set to 0. No media options. Note that the 200 OK to the buy has no contact header. Like we said, the upstream user agent client, having received it already in the 200 OK to the invite, has long since stored the user agent server's contact address in its root set and may well have been using it during the call to route subsequent requests, including the buy. So, in summary, a buy request can be sent by either party to terminate the session. Whoever sends the buy takes responsibility for reliable delivery, setting a timer and being ready to transmit. Unlike during call setup, the downstream user agent server doesn't need human input when responding to the buy, meaning there's no need for an intermediate 100 trying, no need for the downstream UAS to manage reliable delivery of the final response, and no need for an ACK following the final response. Reliable delivery during call setup is a two-step process, but during call termination, it's a one-step process. The 200 to the invite is different from the 200 to the buy. The 200 to the invite provides the user agent server's media options and contact address, neither of which are needed in the 200 to the buy.